Yo, what's good YouTube? Today I got a super fire SLUMP6s tutorial for y'all, and this tutorial is a collaboration with One Scare, so make sure y'all check them out. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so this melody is super freaking fire. I'm gonna break it down for y'all. So I started with this brass sound out of it's a brass one shot out of Hio. I don't know how to say this dude's name, but it's out of his stash kit, I think. It's just this brass one shot that sounds like this. It's just this like super deep, wild sounding brass sound. I really like this brass sound. And then for effects on this brass sound, all I added was an EQ, taking out at the like 50 hertz, just taking out some of like the super low end. And then next I laid down this pad out of Serum, out of high-tech sound kit by 72-bit. The pad's called Solar, and it sounds like this. It's a super cool sounding pad, and for effects on the pad, pretty much did the same thing. I just took out some of the super low end, kept some of the low end to add like texture to the melody, but I took out a good amount of it. And then next I added this effect sound out of Serum, also out of One Acura Cyber sound kit. The synth is called Phone, and it sounds like this. It's more of like a sound effect than a synth, but I guess in that kit they call it a synth. And then for effects on this one, I just took out some of that high end, because it obviously has some like super high, annoying high end. Then I took some low end out. Then I added this like arpeggio, also out of Serum, using a synth called Sparkly Texture out of High Tech Sound Kit by 72-bit, and it's just playing the same note, the same D from the original brass pattern, but just playing across different octaves in like an arpeggiated pattern, and that sounds like this. Yeah, so just like a really wild sounding arpeggio. And then for effects on this, all I added was a portal preset filtered mirror out of Chain Reaction Portal Bank, then an EQ taking out some of the low end. Then next I laid down this effect sound out of Serum, out of Utopium Serum Bank by Magnolia. The preset is called Ambient Birds, and it sounds like this. It's just like adds a feel to the final sample. You can't really hear it in the final sample. It just adds a nice texture. And then next I added this one shot also out of Hio stash kit, and it's a one shot called Nightwolf Synth, and it sounds like this. Just a super wild, like gritty synth. I love this synth a lot. The final sound for this melody is another brass layer, also out of Hio stash kit. It's called Winter Brass, and it sounds like this. Just like a super deep sounding brass, kind of like a stretched out hit, I guess. And altogether, the sample sounds like this. This sample is really crazy, man. So I'm gonna send this over to Scare, and he's gonna throw some hard drums on it.